Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Beer Pro action, and we made it into the Auckland Nines finals. So this is round one of the finals. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure of the format for the finals, but pretty sure it's all knockout from this stage forward. So pretty much win or go home. And I'm not, like I said in our last game, we had a couple of wins, but I'm really not expecting to win this comp just because I feel like the top sides are just better than us, especially in this format. So, and we're taking on arguably one of the most dangerous and one of usually the favorites generally, the Warriors. So this is going to be a tough one. And we start the game off pretty strongly though. A good first set, but the kick goes up, and I think it's big Manu Vadavai gets underneath it. And the Warriors, when they have the ball, you gotta look out because they have strike power all across the ground. Right here, they're just throwing it wide. And then yeah, that man Sean Johnson is not gonna be caught. I was like screaming at the TV, like screaming at the boys to fucking someone to just run across and tackle him, because I thought two of them could have just converged and tackled him. Like number 5 here, I don't know who it is. I felt he should have got him, and then I don't know who the outside man is, but if he like turned around a bit quicker, but that's just the way it is, man. It's probably slightly my fault as well. I got out of position trying to stop it, but not to be. So the Warriors strike first, and these games, they're very short, so it's not good to get not good to trail in these games, because it's hard enough to score one try, let alone come back from a deficit. So we have to be the next to score, and unfortunately it is not going to work out that way, as one of the most dangerous in this game, big Manu Vadavai, look at the size of him, but he just stepped around us. He timed his step to perfection. I just missed the diving tackle. It was a poor effort, totally my fault there, but at the same time, like, I'm the fullback. He really shouldn't be there shouldn't have been that big a gap where he was running, but again, pretty much everyone's fault involved. But so we're getting the ball up to kick off again, and this is pretty much the only time we've got to shine in this game, and we've done a pretty good job. We've got our sets off to a great start pretty much every time, and right here we put looks like Glenn Stewart, no, I think it was Maguire away. He got the offload away, second tackle, so we got a good opportunity here to actually post some points. But right here, I was like mashing the triangle button for him to pass me the ball, but for some reason he just passes it back straight into Vadavai, and he just picks it up and races the length of the field and scores once again. I was unmarked on the wing, just mashing the triangle, and the one time they don't pass it to me is a pretty bad decision. So at least we get the ball off the kickoff again. I mean, if we weren't getting the ball off the kickoff, this could be very ugly. But right here, Sean Johnson actually makes a big mistake, and I don't know who it is. Number 12 there. I called for the ball at the last second because I saw the fullback, I think it was, coming across, and I'm pretty certain he was going to get caught. So I think I made the right decision calling it, but I probably should have gone up the outside looking for it. But right here, after half time, they sort of made a half line break, so I raced up, and they kick a 40-20. Like, even if I was back, I probably wouldn't have got to that. That was a ridiculously good kick. And yeah, they're going to make us pay. It was really, there was nothing I could really do there because they made a half break and they were running the ball, and just when they kick it like that, it's so random. So yeah, like I said, even if I was back waiting for it, like that kick went about the 10-meter line. It was perfectly placed. So we are now 24-0 down. Once again, the kickoffs, they've been our best chance to attack in this game. And right here, we start the second half pretty strongly. Other than that try, we made a couple of really good runs. But unfortunately, like 24-0 down, like it's pretty much impossible from this point to actually get up. But right here, make another break, but they throw a silly offload. I made the tackle, back up for the run here, and we're down the sideline, but it wasn't going to make it. Cut back infield. But unfortunately, they had two chases there. If it was just Sam Tompkins, we probably would have made it. But we are going to make the pay. A bit of just nonsense close to the try line there. The amount of passes was just ridiculous. He should have just gone over here probably, but then he threw the ball back. I don't know if it sort of looked forward. I couldn't really tell by that replay, but it was a crazy pass. The luck we've had this game, I thought it was going to be intercepted and going the other way, but we do get a consolation try there. So the game's not all lost. It's not all bad. Hopefully we can scrounge another one, maybe make it a little bit more respectable. And right here, this is a nice little play actually. Come from the blind, wrap around there, and gonna go in for the second try. I didn't know. I was sort of like I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was like, should I step him? Should I palm him off? And then I sort of just kept running straight, and Sam Tompkins didn't actually make the tackle. So, you know, it was one of those times where probably should have been a better effort by the fullback, but it was a nice try. It was really well constructed try. And, you know, the second half, we've actually looked pretty good, but just them scoring 18 points and then the early try in the second half just wrecked us. Simple as that. So there was really no coming back from it. And this is going to be the last play of the game. We get a bit of room right there. It was a nice pass, but the Warriors are going to proceed in the competition. We are eliminated, which is unfortunate, but to be expected. I wasn't having too high hopes of beating the Warriors or the Roosters or any of the top teams, really. As, yeah, 24-12. We had a good game. We got man of the match, actually. I don't know how we had more possession. That seems ridiculous. But, yeah, other than that, it was a good game. It was a decent game, but hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.